we'll start off watching MadCat then. As you say, keep things limited. I mean, you guys can see what's going on here yourselves as they make this slow push towards the bomb site.
Yeah, already MadCat has spotted somebody. Few shots exchanged, didn't manage to get that kill though, although no doubt that OpTic player is going to be very weak. And MadCat actually using a spot, he actually taught me. I actually did not know you could jump where he initially was. I didn't know until he showed me, so props to MadCat for teaching me stuff.
Well, let's see if it is a good spot after all. He can see his teammates full well, and hopefully for TCM provide some cover, but no, it's actually OpTic that take out 2 of TCM, which brings things to a 2 versus 4. MadCat and Joshh have teamed together before, and they're teaming together here now on main stage. It is the grand final of EGL 8 Manchester in the MadCat's MW3 Championship.
Yeah, MadCat and Joshh, obviously on the attacking side. MadCat is going to see someone in that factory area. More shots exchanged, not picking up the kill though. And you know what, we'll get on board with Joshh for a little bit and see exactly what he's up to and what he's thinking in terms of how he's going to try and move around the map. They have just seen one player, and Joshh is going to be very, very weak indeed. Lots of shots being exchanged. And Joshh just needs to he's doing a smart thing here. He's just taking his time. Rambo does take down MadCat, so this is actually going to be a 1 versus 4. No time to even think as Merk takes down Joshh. That's going to be 1-0 to OpTic Gaming in this search and destroy on Carbon.
Yep, and a clean sheet for them. Very strong on the defense. Let's see how TCM fare up on their defense though now. We will stick on board with them, and we're going to see if they're able to do the exact same back, or if OpTic are going to be able to pick up some kills.
Yeah, things getting very, very close indeed. We stay on board with TCM?
Yeah, let's check them out for a defense, see how they're going to play this out, and give Flux a little bit of airtime and see what he's going to do here. The stun grenade does connect with one of the enemy players. He's not going to continue or pursue that challenge, but instead probably just communicate that to his teammates.
Yeah, just going to take his time. Just going to see if we can maybe spot some OpTic players, just to call them out. That's the important thing you need to understand as well in terms of competitive Call of Duty. Just because you see someone doesn't mean you need to pull that trigger. Calling it out to your teammate is just as valuable as trying to get a kill yourself, especially in search and destroy. That is very, very true. As we reach just under the 2-minute mark, Flux goes for the knife. Rambo jumps straight over that and gets a nice headshot there on Flux. MadCat just going to try and locate that OpTic player. There is Rambo sat in the corner, takes down MadCat. That's going to be another 2 versus 4 situation. This time it's going to be Joshh and Rich up against the whole OpTic Gaming squad.
Yeah, Rambo looking to make this a straight ace. We actually saw a 1v4 against TCM earlier on in this tournament. It was actually Lime from Team Sovereign who managed to pull that off, so that was some brilliant play from him. And we're going to be able to see...
You just shouted him out. He's going to love that.
But nevertheless, let's see what's going to happen here in this game. Joshh does pick up the kill against Scump, which is really needed by TCM, but BigTymer does answer back and take Joshh straight out. Rich needs to do some work. Finds BigTymer.
33 seconds left. A 1 versus 2 scenario. Bomb has gone down at B, and he very nearly died there actually from that barrel. As it stands, OpTic Gaming 1 round in the lead. Rich just going to rotate around the middle of the map. Just needs to be a bit cautious.
And let's see what he's going to do in this delicate situation, because time is ticking away. He did go for the bomb defuse, and it did not pay off. Rambo managed to get the kill, and we see OpTic Gaming leading 2-0. Interestingly, this is exactly what happened on the earlier search and destroy, and they ended up losing that.
Absolutely, so we cannot write TCM out. We will go ahead and get on board with, 1 second, OpTic Gaming now, as they are on that defensive round. Let's see how they are going to set up. And we are straight on board now with Rambo. He's going to be using that PP9OM1 with extreme conditioning and range proficiency.
Yeah, he's going to find himself in an uncomfortable situation here as the smoke grenade does land right in front of his line of fire. Desperately trying to seek out a TCM player, but knowing that that is not going to be the case.
Yeah, BigTymer taking down Rich with the barrel, and that's one thing I love about this map. The strategically placed red barrels, which when stunned, blow up and can get quite amusing kills.
Absolutely, they've been very wise as to where they don't just dot them round randomly. They know that they're in positions where players will be sat.
Oh yeah,
and it allows the opponent.
Yeah, we'll just have a quick flick through just to see how OpTic Gaming have set up on this defensive side. As we are on board with Scumpi, he does see TCM Joshh and shuts him out. Once again, it is going to be 2 versus 4. This is the 3rd time in a row we've seen a 2-on-4 situation in Scumpi's favour. MadCat takes down Merk. Scumpi immediately takes down MadCat. And that is now going to be 3-on-1. Flux is going to be the only player alive that's got on board with him. He's currently on a donut 0-2. Can he change his look and keep TCM in the search and destroy on Carbon?
Let's wait and see. I mean, there's just over 1 minute left on the clock, and he is on an attack. And when he's against 3 members of OpTic, and he's got to get a bomb plant or pick up 3 kills, then things are not looking great for him at all.
Yeah, time is of the essence right now. He is running out of time. This is going to benefit OpTic greatly. Flux does see Rambo, takes down 1, immediately pre-fires to the right as well, anticipating there to be a second player there. He may have actually just had a quick glimpse, but this is where now he has to decide where he's going to dedicate his sort of strategic placement on the map. Let's just say that.
Absolutely. So he has to make that decision once again. Is he going to go for the bomb plant, or is he going to seek out those final 2 kills? Well, he has decided to go for the bomb plant, and it does go down on A.
That is fantastic play from Flux, if I'm honest. I was so surprised. Nearly gets the turn on BigTymer, but BigTymer far too expectant of Flux just to be there. And that is going to make it 3-0 to OpTic Gaming. And TCM, you know, they have a lot of work to do now, because if OpTic pick off this round, that is going to be 5-3 in this series. It is essentially a best of 11, which is a first to 6, which will put them just 1 map away from their hat-trick of EGL titles.
Well, it is time to now see an attack from OpTic. It's the only thing we haven't seen so far in this game. So let's switch back over to their team and see if they're going to be able to seal a 4-0 victory here on Search and Destroy.
Yeah, straight away on board with Rambo, and we see him do this time after time. And quite a lot of pros do this, just essentially jumping not to, you know, try and get an elaborate headshot cross map, but just to see if he can get any eyes on any TCM players, see if he can figure out exactly the strategy they're using. MadCat is going to get the first blood very early on, though, on Merk's. Scumpi replies straight away, taking down Flux. 3 versus 3 with 2 minutes 4 still to play.
Out goes the tactical grenade there by Rambo. It was a smoke, and he's just going to storm straight through that and come head-to-head with MadCat. Takes him out with a knife and trying to follow the kill up against another TCM player. Yeah,
MadCat had no idea what was going on there with that smoke grenade. Really intelligent play coming from Rambo. And he is going to get knifed himself by Joshh. And ooh, let's have a look at the scoreboard now. I think, is that going to be a 1 versus 2? BigTymer needs to try and make this, obviously, take them 1 map away from the final. Has just spotted somebody in his sights, and he is going to know exactly where the second player is, thanks to some premature shooting, and Joshh is going to get the drop on BigTymer. That is going to be 3-1 to TCM, and Joshh has some big fan base right here.
Yeah, a lot of people supporting him in the crowd. Unfortunately, we can't see the stream chat, but I'm sure you guys back at home are recognizing how well he's been playing throughout this series. Yeah. So as we go 3-1 in OpTic's favor, we do not want to be ruling TCM out. This is going to be a massive comeback for them. It's going to be extremely difficult, let's face it.
Oh, yeah.
But with such a competent European side, it's not something that we can say is not going to happen at all.
Yeah, and we're going to get on board with MadCat to start things off, and we've seen the Americans, you know, doing some elaborate nades. That definitely would have been up there. That isn't going to connect just yet, though, as he is now going to make his way down this right-hand side of the map, sees one of the OpTic players jumps. That's going to be BigTymer. BigTymer just managing to snake out of the way. Joshh takes down Scumpi early on, though, and lots of gunfire on this right-hand side. MadCat throwing those stuns, connecting with 2 hit markers. And let's have a look. He's up actually just to leave that, so smart play there from MadCat.
Yeah, they're actually swinging around from a different angle, but BigTymer is going to take out Joshh. Rich answering straight back and shutting down BigTymer. And now TCM are sticking together. Rich picks up the frag against Rambo. It is 3 versus 1. Things looking great for TCM, and they're getting right back into this search and destroy.
Yeah, Merk on the 1 versus 3. He needs to go clutch right now for OpTic Gaming. I said Merk has had such a good land so far. Not having the best search and destroy as MadCat shuts him down mid-map. 3-2. Do not write TCM out right now.
They're back into it. They only need to win 2 rounds now, which is a heck of a lot more achievable than 4 against OpTic.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to see some alternative gameplay as we see. I believe it is going to be a defense. No, it's going to be the attack.
Yeah.
Let's watch an attack from OpTic, and then we'll switch over and watch an attack from TCM should it go to it.
It's worth mentioning as well, when it gets to this sort of point, if TCM take this next map, to decide who defends, it goes on the amount of kills they've got. Looking really quick, OpTic on 15. And how many are TCM? TCM don't have that same tally. My maths isn't that good to be able to work that out quick enough, but TCM, they need to essentially get 4 kills without dying to have any chance of defense on that last and ultimately overtime side.
Only 12 kills for the other team. Rambo is going to sweep towards B, though, with that bomb. He does have the support of Scump as well. So, and he's going to play this really slowly, actually.
Yeah, this is something that we can expect to see right now. Obviously, the pressure of the situation. Grand final EGL, OpTic with that 1 map lead, currently at 4 maps to 3. And OpTic just one S&D round away from making that 5-3.
Well, smoke grenade does go out, which is going to obscure them a little bit as they make this push. And you can see OpTic being very careful now. They're nowhere near as comfortable as they were when they were 3-0 up. Oh, it's going to be Flux that takes out Rambo with a brilliant headshot.
Wow, Flux, great anticipation to expect Rambo to be there. And that is going to put OpTic on the back foot. It's going to be 4 versus 3. And we are on board with Scumpi now, who is going to be very, very cautious indeed. He does not want to give TCM another kill, which is going to put it in a 4 versus 2 scenario.
Scump just checking every single angle here. I mean, unfortunately for OpTic, they are on the attack, which means they have to get these kills or the bomb plant. TCM could just run to the back of the map and huddle around in a corner and let the timer run down if they wanted, but it's OpTic that have got to be making some moves.
Yeah, quite literally, you're very right there, Rel. 50 seconds to go. TCM do not need to move. They can essentially sit in corners if they need to. Scump thinks he's seen someone. MadCat takes down Merk, though. That is going to be 2 versus 4. TCM look as though they are going to be back in it. However, Flux takes down BigTymer. Did Scumpi not get that kill? Oh my days, he didn't. It's going to be 1 versus 4. Scumpi against the whole TCM lineup. He saw 1, he's going to see 2, and that's what happens if you sit next to a barrel. MadCat, I'm not sure whether he shot it or stunned it. I think he may have shot it, but he did take down Scumpi, and it's going to be a 3-3. TCM winning 3 search and destroy rounds back to back.
Yep. And can they make it a 4th? Remember, the previous search and destroy hit this 3-3 point as well and went 4-3 in TCM's favor.
And what's great is, I said, TCM need to win that by 4 kills without dying to ensure they have defense. They went ahead and they did that. TCM now with the advantage of being on defense. So OpTic Gaming with a lot of pressure on right now.
And as before, this is such an important and pivotal point of this series. If OpTic take this, that will make them 5-3 in the lead. If TCM take it, it will be 4-4. It's a big, big difference in the grand scale of things, and it all comes down to a single round of search and destroy.
Absolutely, it's very, very tense here at EGL 8 Manchester on this main stage. Even the crowd can sense the occasion right now as Rambo trying to bamboozle the TCM players. Flux takes down Rambo though in that B bomb area as we default now on board to Scumpi, and already TCM with that 1-man advantage on defense again.
It's looking really, really nice for them. It's 4 versus 3. They could be winning 4 rounds back-to-back against OpTic. Let's see if Scump can do anything about this.
Considering they were 3-0 down, they have played just out of their minds right now to call themselves back and get this 3-3. Scumpi is going to see someone gets out, gunned by Joshh. That is going to be 4 versus 2. I cannot believe TCM are going to take 4 rounds in a row against Joshh. Against OpTic. This is unreal.
Well, let's not rule OpTic out just yet. Yeah. We're watching Merk at the moment, and he's being very cautious. But again, like the last round, it's why we've stuck on them, because they are on the attack. It's them that need to be making these moves. They've got to be taking risks, but unfortunately, they're against twice as many TCM players. Joshh takes out BigTymer, and that is going to mean 1 versus 4 for Merk. Otherwise, TCM have come on a huge comeback. Merk takes out MadCat.
And he is going to get the 2-piece, takes down Flux. Let's go, Merk. This is why I put him down as a potential MVP for EGL 8. If anyone right now on OpTic Gaming can do it, it is going to be Merk. He has taken down 2. Sees 1 more mid-map, 44 seconds left. He is on attack. He's going to get naded by Joshh, and he is absolutely loving it. He is going to go ahead. TCM, let's just get that clear. They've just won 4 search and destroy rounds back-to-back against OpTic Gaming.